Good evening, everyone. How are we this evening? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Mel Stevens. I hope you all had a fantastic Christmas and New Year's break. Personally, it went in the blink of an eye and I didn't know what was going on. And I enjoyed my break very much, and I hope that you guys did as well. And I hope that 2018 is very happy and prosperous, for all of you. So today I would like to do the third part of my vlog, which is titled How I Managed at School. And the question or topic that this week's How I Managed at School is going to be how I got around my school and the playground and all those things. So initially I had quite an amount of vision, as you all know, and I was able to move around school mostly independently. I did, however, have a school which was able to make a few allowances for me so far as making things more visually accessible to me. They were able to put markings on the edges of steps and on posts to make them easy for me to see. So all of the edges of the stairs and all of the posts at my primary school had all been painted white for me, which was really helpful, so I didn't run into anything or fall down anything. And both of my schools did that. Both my high school and my primary school painted poles and stairs with contrast for me. But as I lost more vision, that didn't necessarily help as much. I started running into poles and falling downstairs when I was in about year 9, and it was at that point that the school started getting tactiles, so the bumpy things that you see at traffic lights and the edges of train platforms were installed at the tops and bottoms of most major staircases at my school, ones that I used all the time, and that really helped. And they also installed non-slip surfaces on the stairs. I think that was mainly because of an incident happened with another student at my school at the time. But all of the other stairs and weird ledges and stuff that were a danger all still had yellow paint on the edge of them to make them more visible. They weren't much more visible to me anymore because I started needing to use my cane around school all the time by then. But that wasn't, that wasn't their fault. So yeah, I started using my cane around school every day when I was in about year 10, even though I did know the way around my school. And this is where we come into the second part, is I knew the way around my school like the back of my hand. Even today, I can walk into my school and I know exactly where I am. As a matter of fact, I'm still friends with one of my teachers at school, and my high school is actually undergoing a lot of redevelopment. At the moment, they've got a new couple of new buildings going up, and a few of the old buildings have been demolished, and they're making a huge changes to my old high school now. And my teacher friend can actually if she describes to me, where those buildings are going to be that they're putting in new, or where the ones are that they've knocked down, I can actually see it on the map of the school that I've got in my head. And I think this goes for everything, not just school, but everything. You never forget your way around anywhere, or at least I don't, especially somewhere that I am all the time. So I knew my way around school like the back of my hand, both high school and primary school. I could still direct someone to get around my high school or my primary school. All they'd have to do is just ask, and I would be able to tell them. And how I learnt that, I didn't really have any specific training or anything. Those of you who are blind and vision impaired yourselves, or might know a little bit about blindness and vision impairment, will have heard the term O&M, so orientation mobility, which is the practice of training or showing a blind person the way around, how to use their long cane, etc., etc. I didn't actually require a lot of formal O&M training at school. I did do a little bit, especially in primary school. I did a bit when I was in about grade 3 or 4, when I was learning to walk independently to and from home every day. And I knew the route. It wasn't that I didn't know the way. It was just to make sure that I was safe, because I had a couple of major roads to cross and things like that. So, yeah, that was more what that was about, was making it safe. And then in high school, again, I didn't really have much O&M. I did have a little bit, I think, maybe. Yes, I think I did have a little bit of O&M in grade 6 when I was going from primary school to high school. But once again, I didn't have a lot. A lot of the things that I knew about my school, I just picked up from, like all the other kids. I just went to school on the first day of year 7, and we all sort of blundered our way through finding our way around school. So that was just how I did it. It wasn't hard. I had a few altercations, and that was fine. But it was quite easy to learn my way around. Both of my schools were quite straightforward, so far as their layout was concerned. My high school was big and it had lots of buildings, but it was all pretty simple. And my primary school was just 1 2-story building, and then just a little bit at the front that was just all the administration area. So my primary school was really easy to get around. My high school was fairly easy to get around. So the only problem with my high school was it was on a hill, and there were steps literally everywhere. Literally everywhere you went, there were stairs at my high school, and that was the cause of a few of my altercations. I had been known to fall down stairs and sprain ankles, or to walk into posts and injure myself. And I fell off the stage once during production, but that's a different story altogether. So that is basically how I got around school. I'm sorry I've waffled on a little bit today, but I'm going to stop waffling now. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this vlog today. I have just started doing a written blog today, and that is at blinkyblogs.com, or is it blog singular? Yeah, blinkyblog.com. So BLINKY blog.com. Not exactly sure whether I'm just going to do basically a written version of my YouTube vlogs, or what I'm going to do on that, but that's there too. So I hope to see you guys next week, and if you have any comments, questions, video requests, etc., write it down in the comment section below. And remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel so that you know when I'm going to upload videos. Okay, thanks so much. Bye.